So today I welcome the opportunity to announce how IRCC will sharpen express entry in 2026. So first, we will continue the existing categories that are working. That means IRCC will continue to hold invitation rounds to select candidates with strong French skills, as well as those with work experience in the following fields: healthcare and social services, such as nurse practitioners, dentists, pharmacists, psychologists, chiropractors, etc. We will do the same with trades, such as carpenters, plumbers, machinists. These categories will support our government's nation-building, housing, and infrastructure projects. We will support education occupations, science, technology, engineering, math. These STEM categories include engineers and cybersecurity specialists. Tomorrow's economy will be driven by innovation and technologies like artificial intelligence. Growing these industries creates jobs and opportunities for the future. So that was first. Second, today we are introducing new categories designed to meet and support Canada's evolving needs and reflect our government's determination to attract the best talent to Canada. Here's our new express entry categories for 2026. If I had drums, I would say drum roll here. We're adding categories for researchers and senior managers with Canadian work experience, recognizing that in certain occupations, many years of experience are required to make meaningful contributions. By providing a clear path to permanent residence, we're supporting the broader federal efforts to drive innovation and growth, including a $1.7 billion initiatives announced in December by Innovation, Science and Economic Development Canada to attract world-leading researchers to Canada. We're also adding categories for candidates with work experience in transport occupations, including pilots, aircraft mechanics, and inspectors. We've identified these sectors as areas in critical need. Strengthening those helps us move goods across the country and to new markets, supporting trade, supply chains, and economic resilience. And finally, we are creating a new category for skilled military recruits to attract highly skilled foreign military applicants. Eligible recruits with a job offer from the Canadian Armed Forces, including doctors, nurses, pilots, can be invited to apply for permanent residence. They will be subject to the same security and all military requirements. This new category will support our government's commitment to strengthen our armed forces, to defend our sovereignty, and to keep Canadians safe. This category and other priority categories supports Canada's defense industrial strategy, which Prime Minister Carney announced yesterday, by adding a range of workers critical to support our sovereignty and security. And finally, by way of a reminder, in December I announced a new dedicated 2026 express entry category for foreign medical doctors with Canadian work experience. Providing a clear pathway to permanent residence helps keep doctors in Canada and supports better access to care. The first round for doctors and a separate round for other healthcare professionals is happening this week. Finally, it's important to highlight that express entry continues to support our long-term commitment to strengthen Francophone vitality across Canada. So I recently announced that for the 4th year in a row, Canada has exceeded its target for Francophone immigration, reaching nearly 9% of admissions outside Quebec. More Francophones also means more teachers, more nurses, more entrepreneurs and workers to contribute to the economic vitality of our communities. These are professions that have been identified by stakeholders as being in particularly high demand. My department is working hard to broaden and intensify our recruitment efforts. As I mentioned earlier, IRCC's effort to attract talent is part of our government's international talent attraction strategy. We're not waiting for the right people to find us. We will go out into the world to recruit the people our country needs, to connect them with Canadian employers, and to highlight why Canada is the place, the best place in the world to build their careers and lives. Employers can plan, hire, and invest with confidence, with an express entry program that functions effectively for them. So as we work to recruit and retain the workers we need, we know there's always more room to improve, and the work is ongoing. We are listening. We are refining how we select and score candidates in the express entry system. We have an open dialogue because we know that is central to our decision-making, for me as minister and for my department. We're also working closely with provinces and territories to make improvements. This includes helping reduce barriers and support faster pathways to careers in Canada through the Foreign Credential Recognition Program. All levels of governments must work together to grow Canada's economy. Whether it's employers and entrepreneurs, regional and community leaders, refugees and settlement groups, I can tell you that we are listening and we are making decisions that, while tough, are necessary in order to get our system back to balance. Less than a year into our government's mandate, we are making progress. Success depends on discipline, and I don't need to tell you that, you're business people in the room. I know as family, we live by that. Success depends on discipline, and without it, we risk its progress and the trust of Canadians. My department is restoring control to immigration so that it remains sustainable, targeted, and able to support Canada's economic growth and labor force needs. Merci beaucoup, and thank you very much.